Oh no! Oh, what? What just happened? I shouldn't have gone for that, but I mean, at this point, most of the fight is luck for me. I just do not have a sense of how to dodge most of his moves and how to punish, but hey, came pretty close despite all that. Alright, let's try again. I've learned a few things, but still, most of the fight is still a mystery to me.
Come to me, my son.
Yeah, it's the two-hit combo. Timing's really tricky.
I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Damn. Second hit parry is so tough.
I know you had gone astray. Trouble, puppet.
Okay. Okay, he does a combo after that.
Is not for you, but for Carlo.
That's the three-hit combo that he follows up with the red attack that I can never read. And that's the four-hit combo.
My father wants to resort to flash, but there's no other way. If you can't find memories, I'll human myself.
Got it.
My life was full of moments of regret.
Alright, and again. Another one. I don't know the timing on that. I don't think I've ever successfully parried that one sweeping attack.
If only I had read you your favorite book. Father to son. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Oh. Oh. And then he follows it up.
I forgot to introduce myself. I am the Dorothy.
Damn. Not enough time to recover off that. And again. One of these. Shit. Damn it. I was hoping to stagger. One. There we go. One of these. Let's heal. And got so much HP, huh? So we can get a free hit in there. Okay, another hit. Too early. Oh, you can kind of walk around a lot of that. That was too close. And so, one of these, please. Stagger! Come on. Shouldn't have gone with that. Too greedy. Alright. That's tough. follows it up with something else. Oh no. I knew I had to parry that, but I just don't know the timing. Too aggressive there. Alright. We have it. Alright, we did it. Shot put for the win yet again. The exact same way I beat Luxasia. Oh, is Geppetto saving me? Because he's the dad? That's probably what happens. Yeah. Because this puppet went haywire, I guess, and he wanted to make sure Pinocchio survived.
Going to destroy Carlos' heart.
Alright. Wow. Nice. How sweet. Father ends up giving up his own life in the end, even though he was gonna try to kill me, sort of. Because I'm Pinocchio, I'm not Carlo. Carlo's dead, right? Yeah, that looks like a scissor. Is this kill a kill? Damn, that'd be cool, a kill a kill mod for this.
No. You're just a useless puppet.
Damn. Last words, huh? I mean, that's kind of rude for some last words, especially after you gave your life saving me. Is that really what you want to feel like? That you died for a useless puppet? Alright, that's a very, very abrupt ending. Cheji won Jason Park. Okay, so let's think about the game. It's really good. It's really, really good. I think it's a highly imperfect game, but the general combat system was very well done, very refined, I should say. The controls were tight. There were some issues. I really got annoyed at how it kept eating my heals. But overall, not that many games get this kind of responsiveness and sense of control. Like, it really feels like I have very, very tight control of the character. Not that many games get that right, which to me, to be honest, it's a little surprising to me. You'd think that that's sort of a basic thing that most games would get right, but it's like FromSoft games get them really well. Do them really well. Devil May Cry games do them well. I think Ninja Gaiden has some issues, but it does it generally pretty well. This game's right up there with any FromSoft game. The level design, I think, is fantastic for a first try for this kind of game. The only issue is that I could have used a little more exploration, but that's a minor complaint, all things considered. But the visual level design, level overall architecture, art, that's an A+. Just knocked it out of the park. It is fantastic. It's amazing. Maybe an A. Maybe it didn't have maybe any like really cool major vistas, but overall, I think it does make up for it with the furniture, the walls, the decorations, all of it. It's beautiful. Story is like, whatever. I don't care about the story in these types of games. It's good enough. I'll say that. It's good enough. And the progression system's really good. It's the P organ, that's basically like the sphere grid in a way in Final Fantasy X, but there's a bit of a twist to it because you kind of get two different types of level ups or two different types of upgrades in parallel with each other. I just wish there were more quartz. It feels like there just weren't enough of those to really customize and build my character the way I wanted to. The gold coin tree is kind of I don't see the point of this having this on a timer thing. That's kind of silly. And in terms of the actual combat though, yeah, that's again with the great controls and generally fun weapons. I like how in this game the charge R2 is such a big deal, and charge R2, full charge R2 is much faster than most weapons in Elden Ring, let's say, or Bloodborne. Like in Elden Ring, probably the fastest weapon is the fists, the star fist. Then that's probably about as fast as most of the charge R2s in this game. And the fact that like I barely scratched the surface of the weapons, the weapon customization is a stroke of genius. Mixing up the handles, which have the movesets, as well as the scaling, I believe, and the head, the blade, which has the actual attack rating, whatever, the stat, along with others, like, how do you say, other elements and such. You know, that's a good combination. Again, stroke of genius. Doing it that way allows you to really customize your weapons, despite having, well, actually the game has a lot of weapons, straight up. It just has a lot of weapons, which I was very impressed with. Like, it has over a dozen weapons, I think, and I'm assuming most of them have unique movesets. And then you can mix and match between all of them, so you know, you get potentially probably over 100 different combinations. I think the consumables are a bit not that well done, and also the weapon stamina, or the weapon breakage, that's just stupid. I hate it. They could have just gotten rid of it. Would have been strictly better. The game would have been just straight up better. And the same goes for status effects, in my opinion. Like, maybe the insta-kill's okay. And I guess a game like this, maybe you need to have a poison equivalent. But the one that reduces your weapon stamina, that's stupid. I'll also say I wish the Ash of War, which I don't remember what they called them in this game, I wish you had more ammo on that, or actually just make it so that it recovers faster. I felt very, very limited in how much I could use them, and you know, maybe that was the point. But you compare this to something like Elden Ring, where you use the Ash of War, you know, all the time in the middle of battle. It felt more like an ultimate that you're saving, but not quite. It's just that generally they're not that super strong. A lot of them are pretty darn strong, though, to be fair. And also the Legion arm, right? And you can tell, like, there's so many different dimensions to this game, and like that feels like a AAA game. This is a AAA level game in terms of the amount of gameplay elements in it. It might be just the production values might be just a little lower, but that's the only place where it really sticks out. But yeah, the Legion arm also, I didn't like the fact that there didn't seem to be a way to recover that without using consumables, which again just meant that I never used it in most fights. I used it in boss fights, basically. So I didn't like that so much. That, again, limited how much I'd want to use it. And that's a criticism I also had of Sekiro. The amount of emblems that it costs to use the left arm stuff in Sekiro made it so that you basically never want to use them, except very, very, very rare situations when you really, really could use it, or like you needed to bust open a shield. And the fact that the emblems you share with, you know, other attacks, like say the a bunch of special attacks, including the most powerful attack, what is it, the Immortal Blade Unsheath or something. No, Unsheath's a different attack. But yeah, the fact that you only get 20 of them, see, if they made the emblems like say 50, in Sekiro, I think that could have worked much better. Or also just make it so that you passively regain them, or every time you land a death blow, you regain them, let's say. So that would mean in a boss fight with multiple death blows, you could essentially get 2 fills, maybe. That'd be cool, actually, if it gave you a full refill. But anyway, that's enough about Sekiro. In this game, you could upgrade to get a passive gain on that, but I mean, wasting an entire upgrade slot on that just seems silly. They should have made it so that there's some way to passively get them back, or maybe even actively, whenever you land a visceral or some shit like that. And speaking of which, the fact that, again, you have to land a charge R2 in order to land a visceral, I really like that. You know, I got pissed sometimes when I missed it, but, you know, that's a skill issue.
I have a final report on the Krot experiment.
You certainly took your time, Paracelsus. Your findings?
I think we have a new brother.
It's a
A
DLC
new
or
type of
sequel hook.
humanity, so to speak.
There are many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing
Many
and worth
forms.
further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it. Expect another report at the next meeting. Paracelsus returning. Ah, and when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.
Dorothy. But Wizard of Oz? They're mixing in Wizard of Oz. That's neat. Huh. They're gonna create a whole fairy tale, well, not fairy tale, like children's story universe. Yep. Yeah. There's no place like home, right, Dorothy? You won't be able to continue the current playthrough. All collectibles except records, Krot supply boxes, Vanini collections. So yeah, I don't want to immediately continue on. Let's go see about finding other stuff. Do I get a Ergo from the final boss that I can trade in for a weapon? Possibly.
Oh, it's me, Hugo. This whole thing has inspired me. I'm going to try to be the Aladoro of a new generation.
Okay.
I will
there's the
also
cat.
keep looking for the relic's true owner. Check in with me anytime.
Do they all
A
have
great
new
weapon
lines
calls
after?
for a great... Sorry.
Could be.
No, pronouncements aren't my thing. As always, prove that you're worthy.
Okay. Oh, so there is the Nameless Puppet. Oh, we can pick up the Nameless Puppet's weapon. And what's this? All attribute. What? Immunity to all status ailments. Fuck it, I'm taking that for the next playthrough. Shit. I'm gonna have to miss out on the weapon, but...